G'day guys and welcome. Today we're going to talk about Flame Cap. We're going to cover what it is, where to get it, and how you should be using it during your raiding to maximize your damage. So what is Flame Cap? Flame Cap is a niche consumable introduced in TBC. It gives you a chance to strike a ranged or melee target for 40 damage, while also increasing your fire spell damage by up to 80 and lasts 1 minute. It is a 3-minute cooldown, so once you pop it and it's active for 1 minute, it'll then be on a 2-minute cooldown, and shares a cooldown with things like Hellstone, Thistle Tea, Mana Gems, but it does not share a cooldown with potions and elixirs, so you can definitely be stacking this with things like your Haste Potion. You'll find Flame Cap around Zanga Marsh. As you can see from the map here, it spawns absolutely everywhere, and from what I can gather from testing, it's very much a rare spawn. I wouldn't liken it to a Black Lotus, for example, but it is definitely not as abundant as the other herbs in the area, such as Glowcap. It requires 335 herbalism to be able to pick it up. It can definitely be traded just like any other herb that you would find in and around the zone. It just happens that this herb has a chance on hit effect and has a benefit to the player. I would recommend picking these up if you can, and your server allows for it, early on in TBC. Obviously Zanga Marsh and every other zone is going to be flooded with people, so these will be picked up regularly and as soon as they spawn. And I would imagine probably not everyone's going to see the benefit. Initially they may not research, they may not watch this video, so they might just list it pretty cheap. I would just pick it up straight away, and as people catch on to how good this might be, the prices will start to rise as people start getting into raiding and the min-maxes come out. They'll want to pick this up to get an edge on their opponents. So the big question now is, when do we want to use Flame Cap? What's the most optimal time that we can pop it during an encounter? You'll definitely want to use it when you're popping your big damage cooldowns. So for casters, use it with your big on-use damage trinkets, combustion, as well as haste increasing cooldowns like Bloodlust, Drums, and Haste Potions. For melee, very similar, use in conjunction with your haste increasing cooldowns like Blade Flurry, Haste Potion, Drums, and Bloodlust, as this will increase your attack speed, and obviously every time we're attacking we have a chance to proc the on-hit effect, so this will increase the amount of procs per minute. Well, there's probably a bit of a debate on who this would be best used for. I think people who are going to benefit the most from it are your Fire Mages. There's talks of Fire Warlocks being BIS in Phase 1 over going Shadow, so classes that can benefit from the 100% uptime of an 80% fire damage increase will obviously benefit more greatly than a melee class who's relying on a proc rate. So bear that in mind. Melee proc rates at the moment still being tested. They're about 20 to 30%, with 30% being the most recent results that we're looking at. I main a rogue, and for all the rogue viewers, there's a little bit more to take into consideration than just popping it with Blade Flurry and your Haste Potion and maybe Adrenaline Rush as well. You'll want to be mindful of your Thistle Tea usage, as if you do recall they do share a cooldown. So how it works is one Flame Cap can be used in between Thistle Teas, as when you first tea, Flame Cap will be put on a 2-minute cooldown, and then tea will be put on a 5-minute cooldown, so just bear that in mind. Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. Please consider subscribing if you enjoy this kind of content, and definitely let me know what you would like to see in the next video. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/nitty_TV. I stream Naxxramas on Thursdays and Mondays at 8 PM Australian Eastern Time, which is super early in the morning for you US viewers and about mid-morning to midday for you EU viewers. I do GKPs, PvP. I also do a lot of TBC prep at the moment, so come in, ask heaps of questions, and we'll learn as we go. If you have any questions about today's video or how Flame Cap might interact with your specific class, throw it down in the comment section and I'll be sure to get back to every single one of you guys. For now, I'll leave you with a little snippet from my last stream. Thanks again, and as always, I'll see you later.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because